The definition of geology, given to us by Geology.com, is geology is the study of the earth, the materials of which it is made, the structure of those materials, and the processes acting upon them. It includes the study of organisms that have inhabited our planet. An important part of geology is the study of how Earth's materials, structures, processes, and organisms have changed over time. The materials that make up the Earth are important to us because we utilize them in our society in many ways. We use oil, iron, coal, and many other materials in our daily lives. Understanding how these materials are created is important because to make more for us to use, we would need to know how to make them. Unfortunately, many of these resources cannot be duplicated in a cost-effective way yet. The structure of these materials is also an important part of geology to study. Looking at the structures of materials can give insight into how the Earth formed in different areas, and what forces transformed the material over time. One outstanding formation that geologists have studied many times is the Grand Canyon. This structure is so important to geologists because of its formation and what it revealed. The Grand Canyon was formed by the Colorado River over millions of years. The river eroded away the rock more and more over time to cut a deep gouge through the material. This has revealed many layers of sedimentary rock that is similar to a map of the history of the Earth in that area. By studying these layers, scientists have been able to see which rocks were the topsoil at what points in time. Studying the processes acting on Earth is very important as well. These processes, including landslides, floods, and earthquakes, are all obviously developments that we need to understand. By understanding these changes, geologists can predict where these dangerous processes might occur, and can help people avoid being put in dangerous situations. Studying organisms can help us understand how we became a part of the Earth. By looking at fossils, we have been able to find connections between us and primitive human-like creatures that came before us. These creatures have connections going farther and farther back to the time of the dinosaurs, when mammals first came into existence. All organisms alive today have traces back to single-celled organisms that formed billions of years ago in the chemical soup that was the sea. Sometimes these different areas of study in geology coincide with each other. For example, oil is made of decayed dinosaurs of millions of years. This makes it both a study of the organisms and a study of the materials making up the Earth. Geology has helped move humans throughout its history, but in one way, I feel geology formed the basis of the greatest achievement by mankind. The development of tools was a revolutionary achievement that propelled our ancestors forward about 2.5 million years ago. These tools were nothing more than rocks, but were found to be very useful by these early hominids. They discovered that harder rocks were able to break softer rocks into various shapes and forms. This led to the development of tools by shaping the softer rocks into specific shapes. This usually took the form of a sharp edge that they used to cut through the hide of animals to get to the meat inside more efficiently. Without our ancestors studying the earth around them, they would not have made the discovery that striking softer rocks with harder rocks had the possibility of cutting hide away from the meat of an animal. This early form of geology helped our ancestors survive and develop into what we are today.